Hey guys, so it is Rocktober day 14, and I'm just coming in for a weigh-in. Um, I honestly know that I did not weigh last Friday, but I think that I weighed. Um, I'm pretty sure I weighed. I know I weighed earlier this week, on like Tuesday, toward the end of my lady time. It would have been my last day. And I was up then. So I was hoping, and I was talking to Tanya, and she's like, I bet by the end of the week you flush it all out. No. So I am up 3 pounds. I guess I didn't give you any stats, but at this point, who gives a flying? I'm up 3 pounds. So, what is that about? Who knows? You guys know my body and the way I tend to do things. I am, for some reason, usually down 2 weeks out of the month and then up 2 weeks out of the month. If I'm lucky, if I have a really good month, I'm down 3 weeks. Still, I'm lower than I have been in a while. So, I was 232 point something this morning. And then previously I was 228.8, I think, when I last weighed. And then I even saw 228.4. Here's the really funny thing. I let Bree borrow my scale. So the last couple weigh-ins that I had, that I recorded to you guys, were from her house. And when I moved my scale back home, it immediately started going back up. So I'm like, dang, maybe I need to just start weighing at her house all the time. There's just some kind of magnetic force there that I weigh less. I can tell you that I'm constipated. It's been a couple days since I've gone to the restroom, and I actually drank some of that Smooth Move tea. I think I talked about this a little bit yesterday. Last night before I went to bed, and I still have not had a movement. So that is some of it. I like to retain water for whatever reason. Otherwise, my diet's been on target, and I was just talking to somebody this morning who was discouraged about not having a loss, but it wasn't their weigh-in day. But their weigh-in day is not for 3 days, and I'm like, a lot can happen in 3 days, which is completely true, and we've all seen that with my body. But this particular lifestyle, I know for some people just drop like hotcakes, and it amazes me, and I'm jealous, and I don't understand. But for whatever reason, my body just doesn't do that. And, I've been doing this way of eating for 9 weeks. 9 weeks. 9.5 weeks. And I'm not making mistakes. I'm not messing up. And when you go on those Facebook groups and start asking questions, and there's people that post all the time about having some weight gain and wanting to know what to do, and people start popping in. Cut the cheese out. Don't eat nuts. Don't eat anything that was processed before 1984. When you sleep with one eye open. Well, I agree that sometimes there can be dietary changes that need to be made, and sometimes people need to buckle down. But as aggravating as it is, and as much as I don't understand, I have just learned that my body is fucked up. And I hate to use that word, and I hate to say that word, and just in general, I'm not a cusser. That may be a falsehood, sorry. I may like to cuss a little bit. I love Jesus, but I like to cuss. Can you even do that? Anyways, it is very disheartening, and I'm trying really hard to stay focused and just, really just stay on course. Ed is taking me out tonight for our anniversary, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you, red flags have gone up in my mind, and I'm like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to eat whatever I want. He gave me 3 restaurants last night to look through the menu. Oh, I'm going to get emotional. Look through the menu last night because he knows that I don't want to make bad choices. And, we haven't been eating out because it is harder. And we weren't eating out anyways because it's not fun to eat out with Oz. Look, Michelle, as requested, there's my baby. Do you love Mommy even though she gained 3 pounds?
Yeah.
You do. Can I have a kiss? Where's my kiss? Give me sugars. He's got to watch himself. Oh, don't hit Mommy. Anyways, And of course, you know, my cortisol levels are probably up. We've had a pretty stressful week with eyes and antibiotic deals and the double ear infections and me being stressed out about that not clearing up. So, no, that doesn't help also. So, I don't know, guys. You know, it is what it is. And next week, who knows, I may lose like 1,000,000 pounds, but then I'll gain 5 of it back. So, I don't know. It is very disheartening. And especially when you know you're doing everything right. And, you know, I haven't been having nuts. I did eat like a half an ounce of almonds yesterday. But a half an ounce of almonds should not make or break my weight. And maybe I do need to cut out on some of the dairy. I'm going to be honest. If I cut out dairy, I don't know what I'm going to eat. and that's not true. I actually have cut out a lot of dairy just because Oz can't have it. And so there's a lot of stuff that we don't bring in the house because it's just upsetting for him. But like shredded CHEESE, he doesn't know. And so I don't know. I'm just going to play with it and just try to keep my head focused and in the game. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye.